international, being rational. I get on there. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. Ty Johnson now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun handout to Akers. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. It's made right side by Coleman. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First and 10 now from the 46. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We give inside to Akers. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Akers. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Nice tackle with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Here's Akers up the middle. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Allen to throw. Jump off top by his back. Davis a first down and more. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. So that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Akers goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Deep line, oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line. We get him a solid by recovering that, but not helping them with the yards lost afterwards as this play finally comes to an end.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Third and goal for Allen. He's within striking distance. And he has it all the way down to the 8.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Bass's kick is good. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker want to come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Bass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Great. Anyone else? No touch.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's out in the clear. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. It's Akers on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
7-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Allen looking to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Allen on 3rd and short. Escapes his grasp. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. 4th down, and on comes Cameron Johnston here to punt for the Bills. Smith back to receive it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
180.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. We need something positive here.
Good. Bill King.
Hurts now from the gun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Completed over the middle. They get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, run with Barkley. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there. They can be powerful blockers. They can make a huge difference in a run game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
No touch that. No touch.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Allen setting up play action. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, here's Akers. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Allen setting up to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Akers. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now lead by 10. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
21. Bills 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper the Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
At the 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Great, set. 180.
He finds Dotson left side. Escapes a defender, and he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after it added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They run. Here's Akers. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing from the gun here. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now Akers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense. With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Allen now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Allen going to throw again. Well, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Akers. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks, Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Play action now with Allen. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Are you kidding me?
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Great, set. 180.
On second down, here's Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's a pickup of 9. That'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
For an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagle 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. They'll motion Smith left. He gives here to the motion man. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Great, set. 180. You.
To the air on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Sideline. He's got it. And he gets the feet down, too. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Trimmer.
They give to Barkley, left side. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Phil King.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. No touch.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And he's caught, he's got Brown. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. There'll be a lot of questions to be answered. I guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Here's Akers. Oh, they had nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 25 on that play. Yeah, that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get an even 40 out of that one. And the Bills have a first down.
Another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Akers. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Back to throw now, Allen. Jump off, caught by his back. Shoves one away. It looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Five men now in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down. Here's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills start the second half with some needed points. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
To kick off for Buffalo.
pass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Great, set. No time.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
No time, set. No time.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
No time, set. No time.
And air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Akers. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made left side by Palmer. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They'll throw 3rd and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers and they're the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They are going for it. Allen. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Bills' football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Again, Allen to the air. One of the off centers, man, just couldn't adjust to it.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. The defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Allen setting up play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Barkley off the pistol give. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. So as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Going for the first. It's Dillon. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down by Shaq.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Akers up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, when they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, set. 70 left.
Dillon, a first down carry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
14-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
The give here on second. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
You know what that play shows me defensively, Kate? That this group was on it. Situationally, they were aware the wide receiver could touch it in the red zone, and they were all over it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. I got it. Motion, motion, motion. Let's go.
On third down, they're going with Dillon. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped, helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. On the gun, here's Akers. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
A gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Looking to throw on third and 1. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. Shotgun handout to Akers. Still has some space inside the 35. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches.
I'm coming.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. We give inside to Akers. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Allen looking to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Well, might as well go for it here, Brock. They're going to try 4th and goal. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Josh Allen, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now begin the drive with Dillon. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to set it down.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We'll go with a design keeper. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's round up for him. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Buffalo.